Here's my second answer to John's tag. I'm meaning to make a video on this in quite a while. John talks a lot about sewing, and a lot of us can't sew very well, but there's another solution to the problem. What I've done here is I added I had a really cheap backpack here. I got it Office Depot. Was on sale the end of the season. After school sale, trying to get rid of all the rest of their backpacks. Picked this thing up for like, I think it was like 12 bucks. It's a pretty good backpack, but the thing it lacks is a waistband for it, so you can actually put some gear in it and actually take it for hikes. So I went to Ace Hardware, got myself a little these little clip connects for stowing gear, right? And then how do I attach it? Well, over here I made an attempt, inspired by you, John, to try sewing it, and my sewing job sucked. It sort of sewed on there, but not very strong. However, what I did instead to add some strength is, if you see it there is a cable tie, like you use for gathering together cables and kind of cleaning up your electrical work. I got this to work for basically nothing. So what I did is I sewed this on as best I could, but then the real strength comes from the cable tie. What you do is use the awl that's on your multi-tool, punch 2 holes in it here, or push it through both, and then use the cable tie as your strength. If you look at most cable ties, these nylon cable ties have got, I think they're rated for like 25, 35 pounds. So that's quite a bit of, between 2 of them on there, that's 70 pounds of strength. And that's just for the waist belt. That's not where the real load's going to be, and it's worked pretty good for me. And what I want to show is I took this to another extreme. This is a pack I picked up. I'm going to modify here eventually. I picked this up at K-Mart. Just a little. This is outdoor products, real cheapy pack. And it's called like an Arrowhead, I think it's called. They're external frame pack. These are like 30 bucks. There you go, Arrowhead. You pick these up at K-Mart or Walmart, and they're not really expensive, but they're pretty light. This is a pretty lightweight pack. It only weighs like maybe 2 pounds, if that. So what I did, I grabbed one here. This is one I've already modified. I used that same concept down here on the bottom of the pack, and I added a whole lot of them, and basically gave myself the ability to lash something to the very bottom of my pack, using all of these cable ties here to add strength. I originally sewed this on, and that helped me hold it in place, but it didn't really add any strength. But I used the sewing to kind of hold it in place, and then use the cable ties to give it strength. So I got another one right over here. And now what I generally do with this is I lash to the bottom of my pack. I lash the bottom here like my air mattress, and it gets it out of the way without taking up a lot of bulk. Doesn't weigh very much, but it's very bulky. Kind of want to get it out of the way. And the back here, on the original one, there's a grabbing handle here, and that's great if you're you're going to the airport, you're traveling and stuff. This works fine, but I don't want that for backpacking. So what I did on the one I've modified is I cut it. I just got rid of it. Cut it, and then just use a little flame here to get rid of the touch this up so it doesn't keep fraying. And then I grabbed some more of these lashings here. Get these like at Walmart or K-Mart or Ace Hardware, and you can use these to secure something in your pack here, like a sleeping bag or something on the outside, so it leaves the inside of your pack for all kinds of gear. And this pack is big enough that I've actually taken it to I'm a scout leader. I took this to summer camp one year, and I was actually able to barely contain all my gear, but I was able to be there for a week with the scouts, and it worked out pretty good. So this is a lightweight pack that with some cable tie modifications and some lashing you pick up like at any hardware store. The numbers here tell me how long it is. That's why I've got numbers on here. You can carry quite a bit of gear for a pretty low cost. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.